Hey everyone, today I wanna talk about how crucial having an emergency fund is my life. If you wanna keep up with my financial journey, do me a solid and hit that a button and give it a thumb up. And if you have any question about my journey, anything else, feel free to in the comment below. Let's dive into it. In the roller coaster of my life, unexpected twists and turns can catch us guard, whether it's a medical emergency, a sudden job loss, or an unforeseen. Life has a way of throwing curveball. This is a story of my personal journey to financial resilience, a journey that led me to discover the paramount importance of having an emergency fund. It all started one chilly winter evening when my trash car broke down. In the grand scheme of things, it wasn't a major catastrophe, but it was enough to throw me into reality. I realized that I didn't have a safety net to fall back on, and this incident made me actually aware of my vulnerability. Determined to never feel financially exposed again, I embarked on a mission to build my emergency fund. It became my financial anchor, something I could rely on when the seas of life became turbulent. I began setting a strict goal, save at least 6 months worth living expenses. Building my emergency fund required a sacrifice. I cut back on dining out, canceled unused subscriptions, and become an expert at distinguishing between wants and needs. Every penny saved was I brick in the fortress I was building to protect my financial future. As my emergency fund grew, so did my peace of mind. The constant worry about unexpected expenses began to fade. Knowing that I had financial cushion gave me the confidence to face life uncertainties with resilience. Life wasn't finished testing my resolve. A medical emergency struck and I needed surgery. Thanks to my emergency fund, I could focus on recovery without the added stress of medical bills. It was a sobering reminder of why I started this journey. My journey isn't unique. Many of us live on unexpected expenses away from financial hardship. That's why I share story with others. When I encourage them to start their own emergency fund journey, it's never too late to begin securing your financial future. Today, my emergency fund stands as a testament to my commitment to financial security. But it doesn't end here. Life evolves, and so do financial goals. I continue to nurture my emergency fund, ensuring it can withstand any storm that may come my way. In the grand tale of life, the importance of emergency fund can be overstated. It's not merely about money, it's about peace of mind, resilience, and the ability to face the unexpected with courage. My journey to financial security is going, but with emergency fund on my side, I'm prepared for whatever challenge my life throw my way. 竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，在竞争竞争竞争者争，